What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stuart and I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. In today's video, I'm going to be hyper focusing on phase 1 of the new 3-phase of skin disease reversal workbook 2.0 edition. Once each phase has been thoroughly outlined in video form, I will be publishing the new 3-phase workbook. And every single person who has ever bought the old copy will get a brand new free copy just by going to the website. And anyone who buys a copy of the 3-phase workbook ever will always get the new updated book for the rest of their life. For this part of the phase 1 series, we're going to be focusing on the cleansing and detoxification schedule only. We will get to the phase 1 diet and the phase 1 daily habits in the next video. It'll be out next week. Okay, so in phase 1, there are 3 different options for the length of time that you do phase 1. Phase 1 can either last 2 months. So the 2 months option is you go through each one of these weeks twice. Then there's a 1 month option right here. That's basically going through each week 1 time. The third option is the 2-week option. And for the people that qualify for the 2-week option, all you will be doing for your phase 1 is week 2 and week 3. That's it. Very straightforward, very simple. Now, let's get to what options are best for you as an individual and how do you decide how long you should be in phase 1. How long have you been suffering from your skin disease? So that's the first factor in picking the length of phase 1. Have you been suffering for 1 year? Have you been suffering for 10 years? The longer you've had your skin disease, the longer option you want to go with for phase 1. If you're someone who has a lot of body fat and you have a lot of body weight to lose, you have some weight to get off of your body, then you're going to want to do the full 2-month option. No doubt, it'll help you out a ton. You'll drop some weight, you'll lose some body fat, you'll really get the autophagy going. But if your body fat is at a very low place, and I'm talking for men 10% or under, for women 7% or under, that's pretty lean. If you are in that category, then I would go mostly with option 2 for your phase 1 cleansing length. Have you been eating clean, doing detoxifications and cleansing, basically trying to heal yourself for 2 weeks, a month, a year, 2 years? How long have you already been cleansing, detoxifying, and eating clean to heal your skin? So you have to take that into account. The longer you've already been cleansing and eating clean, the shorter option you can go with. Now, who qualifies for simply doing a 2-week deep cleanse to start phase 1? Really, the only people that are going to fall into that category are people who have already been on a healing path and been consistent with it for a year or 2, or you're someone who just has very, very low body fat and you literally have no weight to give. You just can't lose weight, and losing weight will be ultra detrimental to your health. If that's you, then I would go with option 3. Okay, so that takes care of the first part of the phase 1, how long to do it. So that's going to be based on these 3 things that I just went over. If you need to rewind the video, feel free to do so. Make sure you get the details of this program down really well. Of course, all of this will be in the 3 phases workbook, but again, it won't be out until all of the videos are taken care of and I've fully educated you guys on the new system. Let's get to the cleansing schedule. Now, for all of these protocols, enemas, salt flush, the gallbladder cleanse, water fasting, intermittent fasting, dry fasting, make sure to go and look at my older videos. I give examples of all of these cleanses, how to do them in the proper way. I give examples of them in my videos. I just put out an intermittent dry fasting video, I think yesterday or the day before. It gives a really awesome way to intermittent fast and intermittent dry fast. So make sure to educate yourself on how to do these cleanses so that you do them right. But let's get to the cleansing schedule. So week 1, very, very straightforward. From Monday through Friday, let me grab my blue pen so you can see what I'm talking about. From Monday through Friday, right here, you are going to be doing an intermittent fasting from 16 to 8. So that's a 16-8 split, intermittent fasting, and that goes from Monday through Friday. So those of you who don't know what intermittent fasting is, please go check out my intermittent fasting videos. 16-8 means that you will be fasting for 16 hours, and for 8 hours you will be eating all of your food. Secondly, during this week you will be doing 3 enemas and 2 salt flushes total. So the thing you want to do is do not do a salt flush and an enema on the same day. Allow yourself to have an enema and then a salt flush and then an enema and then a salt flush and then another enema, or spread them out so that you have some gaps in between, but don't do the salt flush and the enema on the same day. Moving on, intermittent dry fasting, what I just spoke of. Seriously, go check out my last video. It really outlines this process, super straightforward. But with the intermittent fasting, you're going to be doing this on week 1 only on Saturday and Sunday. And this is where you will stop drinking water at 7:30 p.m. and you will not drink any water or liquids until 8 a.m. the next day. Again, go watch the IDF is easier than water fasting video that I put out so that you can get some visual details on how to do that and make it straightforward and easy. The last thing you will be doing on week 1 is on any day that you choose, do a 1-day water fast, a simple 24-hour water fast. Again, I don't mean to beat the drum too much, but I have a plethora of water fasting videos. Watch a few of them. The more you plan your water fasting, the easier and better water fasting is. You can also try to wing it, but you can make a 24-hour water fast be very enjoyable, or a 24-hour water fast can be pretty damn hard. So make sure you make it easy on yourself. Let's move on to week 2. The main change here is that we'll be doing the 16-8 split on the intermittent fast daily. So 7 days in a row, we're going to be doing that. This week, we're going to be doing the gallbladder/liver flush. Make sure you see my video on how to do that. I don't do it the same way as other people. All the directions on how to do all of these cleanses are in the 3 Phases workbook. They're in the old one, which you can pick up right now. They will be in the new one as well. So don't worry if you can't find the videos or you really don't know what I'm talking about. Week 2, you'll also do at whatever days you choose, do 2 enemas. Don't do those on the same day. And that week, you'll do a 1-day water fast. So again, 1-day water fast, 24 hours. Make sure you schedule it and be cognizant of when you did your water fast on week 1. If you did it on Sunday, don't do your water fast on Monday for week 2, because that would be 2 water fast days in a row. We don't want that. Make sure you spread them out from week to week. Moving on to week 3, this is the most straightforward week. They actually get more straightforward as you progress, but they get more challenging. So in week 3, we'll be doing a 3-day juice and broth feast. And yes, I said feast, not fast. We are trying to get as much calories from the broth and the juice as we possibly can. In my next video about phase 1, I'm going to be going over all of the food, the nutrients and the nutrition for phase 1. At that time, I will give you guys the broth and the juice recipes for week 3. Again, on week 3, we're going to do 2 enemas and 1 salt flush. Don't do them on the same days. I think you've got that by now. But as you can see, week 3 is very straightforward. But that 3-day liquid feast, it's going to knock you guys on your butt, especially after the first 2 weeks of the deep cleansing. Moving on to week 4. For most of you guys, this will be the utmost challenging week. It is a 7-day broth, juice, and soup feast. Again, I want to reiterate, highlight the word feast. It's not a fast, it's a feast. When using liquids, you want to saturate your body with them because there is no digestional force needed to assimilate the nutrients. As your body's being flushed with the nutrients, it's also moving the lymphatic system and your digestion, which makes liquids quite good for autophagy, cleansing, detoxification, but you still get all the nutrients. So your brain works, your hormones work, and you don't lose too much space with losing weight if that's an issue for you, along with the Juice Feast. 1 salt flush, 2 enemas, and week 4 is good to go. So it's a whole week of liquids. Now, if you are doing option 1, all you do after week 4 is you simply go back to week 1 and you redo each week. If you are doing option 2, you simply go week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then you graduate to phase 2. And if you're doing number 3, option 3, which is the 2-week option, you just go week 2, do the whole thing, week 3, do the whole thing, and then you move on to phase 2. Now that's going to wrap up the phase 1 cleansing and detoxification schedule video. Remember to stay tuned for the phase 1 diet and nutrition / daily habit video. I'll put that one out early next week. Also, if you guys have questions about this, I know there's a lot of details. This will all be in the book, but leave your comments and questions down below. As you know, at any time, you can head over to holistichealthactivation.com, sign up for a free consultation, pick up the old copy of the 3 Phases workbook. And as I said, anyone who ever buys the 3 Phases workbook will get the updated new editions when they come out every few years for free for the rest of your life. So it's an awesome deal. Instagram, I'm Rob Stuart. I am putting up aspects of the 3 Phases there and lots of skin health information. Remember to subscribe, remember to share, remember to hit the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Again, be back very soon. The next video will cover the diet and nutrition portion of phase 1. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.